got to introduce you to the new birds.
Yeah, I was not here, unfortunately.
You didn't get
for the
to go
pickup.
with us because
I was so mad.
oh, but they're super cool. And dude, they're awesome. Wait till you guys get to see them. Come on, let's go meet them.
Holy macaw.
Holy macaw is right.
Oh, two of them.
Yup. That is Pookie, and this is Gizmo.
Pookie and Gizmo.
Pookie's just ate a bunch. You can see see their
His gullet.
gullet there. It's full of food, and it'll break down in there and then go down to the belly.
So
that's Gizmo going up. Gizmo is a scarlet macaw.
Scarlet macaw.
Scarlet macaws are the second largest of the macaws. The hyacinths are the largest of the macaws.
Are they gonna bite me like every other bird?
They're just getting used to everything here, but they're not yelly. They like it. They're talking to
Toby
over here, and then they've been doing great.
So they're settling in.
Yeah, I was going to give them some more food, but they
didn't do much there.
They got a lot there. Hi, Pookie. Hello, Pookie. And Pookie's a blue and gold now, but
He's
Pookie's
molting.
been not molting.
Or stressing.
I think stressed because they pick their feathers. Birds are they're
Finicky.
just weird. If they get stressed, they start picking their feathers. Hello, Gizmo. Hi.
That's like a
Hi,
finger gone.
Gizmo. And he's
That's
not,
my luck.
He's not being aggressive at all, though.
No.
He's not lunging at me.
So
Hi, Gizmo.
Gizmo, they're both male?
No, Pookie's a female and Gizmo's a male. But these guys are over 40 years old and they've been together their entire life.
So did they ever breed, or will they not breed being different?
They could breed. They could. And they produce I believe they're called military macaws.
Okay.
It's a greenish, but look, they're both coming over. They're not being aggressive, not trying to, there.
Yeah.
But I touched her beak. She's not going to
Spooked
be
her.
happy with me because I'm going to have to catch her, and the vet's going to Dremel her beak down and the toenails.
We don't have the stones for them yet.
We got to get the stones that they can do that with.
themselves, yeah.
But you got to get it right now. They're long,
Well,
so
look at
you
the-
got to get it down a
Look
little
at the
bit.
talons too.
I know.
Huge.
How about wings? Do they do anything with their wings?
We don't clip the wings because we keep them caged. So,
Not a necessity.
but what I want to do is build a cage the size of the owl cage for the macaws.
They can
Like
fly
a small
around.
aviary.
Yeah, basically. And they got a nice big cage.
Well, the wingspan is beautiful. The feathers are beautiful. So to see them move like that from place to
Gizmo.
place, and not just
Gizmo's
hop.
not trying to bite at all.
I think that'd be cool, Robbie. We'll do that in our free time.
Hi, Gizmo. Dude, the power they have in those bills.
Oh yeah.
They can crush those huge. Have you ever seen the Brazilian nuts?
Mm-hmm.
They call them, I forget what. They're Brazilian nut is what it's called. It's the
Yeah.
brown ones. They're the hardest nut. Macaws,
Crack
right
them
through
in
it.
half.
It's unbelievable,
Right.
the power they have.
You guys are beautiful.
They are so cool. But then look over here. Toby has already tore that one apart, has already dismantled that one. And Simon,
As we know, Simon's is in the bottom of the cage.
what can we say, Simon?
Simon belongs on camera.
Simon owes me a
Si-
shirt.
Simon's awesome. Simon
He
is,
is a stud for sure.
You owe me a shirt.
how are you?
He's so beautiful.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Simon's a good boy. I wish I could build big walk-in cages for all of them because it'd be so much fun.
Do you know if parrots are the same as ducks or swans? Like once they mate, it's for life for
It's
the most
not.
part. If they can control it.
If the female dies or the male dies, they will find another mate, but they do stick together.
They are still loyal.
Yeah, they are
Loyal.
loyal, and they will both
Stop eating my soup.
go in and out of the nest.
That won't stop.
That
him.
is a radiated tortoise. They're once again from Madagascar.
It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
They're so awesome. They will. He really won't eat your shoe.
I just learned that
No?
their shell, they can feel everything.
Yeah.
Which I did not know that.
See him wiggle his butt. He feels that. He's
That
scratching.
is
He's
so
ticklish.
cool.
He's wiggling his butt. He's like, hey, stop it. It's like your fingernail. They can feel it.
That's amazing.
And then here, look. He's out in the
He was
water.
taking a bath earlier.
He loves the water. This is, what do you have all over your shell? This is our baby Galapagos tortoise.
That's the baby.
Yeah, he's only 2 years old. And they are the largest tortoise species in the world. And he's just a baby.
You know how many times this one's about trip me? I go to turn and move and I have to.
And he's right there.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's like he's a dog turtle.
He is.
Yes.
He follows you everywhere.
This is like my dog.
But the rest of the tortoises are all in the shade. We're gonna put Tonks
guy
in the
is my
shade.
favorite.
Tonks, you got,
Crud on his shell.
I don't know what.
I think he likes my nails.
Oh, you've probably been hanging out under the bird cage, haven't you?
Yeah.
And getting bird poop on his shell.
Yep.
So cool.
Hi, Tonks. Hi, Tonks. Let me get you some red pepper and put it over there in the shade. You love the red pepper. They love the colored, bright colored stuff.
He loves you.
He will follow and follow and follow. We'll put you right there, Tonks. And I'll give you some red pepper. You love the peppers, huh? We'll put you in the shade now since it's so hot. Throw that out there. Now people don't realize that's an African spur thigh tortoise. They're debatably the third largest tortoise species in the world. They're from Africa and they live in the harshest conditions in Africa.
So he's a baby?
That's a baby. That one's probably 4 years old. And look at the radiated going over there. He's like, I wasn't drinking.
How long can these tortoises live to be?
Over 100 years old.
That's amazing.
And much like the large parrots, they live over 100 years.
Yeah. That's amazing.
You know, you're like Simon here, actually, they hold the Guinness Book of World Records for longest living bird. The Malukin Cockatoo.
Malukin Cockatoo.
And they've got the salmon color, the orangish.
Yeah, I didn't see that until he lifted his feathers.
Put up his
Beautiful.
crown.
Look at him.
You gonna rock out?
He's a
Head banging
show-off.
today?
Bang your head.
No, I'm gonna eat my cage.
Hi, buddy. Hi.
Yeah.
He's super cool.
He said, John's got another cool shirt for me to rip.
I'm surprised he hasn't tore apart the rope
I
yet.
know, he hadn't even done much to the rope. I
He's
didn't
got
see
a little bit
a
there.
bite up there on the top
Yeah.
and all that. But
Mid.
he's got a couple of pulls on it, but
This,
What's he whispering sweet nothings?
yeah, that's what he does. He talks
I
gibberish.
mean, he lures me right in.
Yeah, he speaks
And
gibberish.
that's all he needs to do.
Hi.
It's so cute.
you can, if you really listen, you can get words out of it.
Yeah.
But it's like he's purposely not speaking clearly.
Well, yeah, so he knows
So
what
he
he's
draws
doing.
you in.
He's no dummy.
Yeah, hi.
'Cause he's
These guys are beautiful though. Hey,
gorgeous.
Toby's up in
Toby,
his box.
Toby, yeah. Toby's anti-people.
You are a little rock star.
Dude, I can't wait to see if the macaws, once they settle in, her feathers might grow back in because she'll quit picking.
Right. I can't wait to
And-
see the personalities when they relax.
I know.
Because this one's a show-off.
Yeah.
So how did you just recently get the macaw?
The macaws we just got the other day, and this is the first time John got to come up down and see them. Hi, Gizmo. Hi, Gizmo. Oh,
I don't know.
yes.
What do you not know?
What are you doing?
What don't you know? I don't know what you're saying.
What are you doing?
He's like, I was hot, so I picked up my phone.
And we'll hose them down later, give them a mist.
Nice.
And they love that. They love taking baths.
These are beautiful. Gosh, these colors are amazing.
Aren't they? Imagine seeing a bunch of them flying
Oh my god.
in South America. That'd be so cool.
Walking through the jungle, minding your own business, see a whole tree full of them, you startle,
Yeah.
just fly.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've actually seen the cockatoos in Australia, the ones like him, and it is so loud it's deafening when you got a big group of them in a park. Oh my goodness.
And it only takes one of them to learn that car alarm.
Is
Yeah.
what Gizmo is doing part of the eating process, or
Yeah. Yep.
so that's moving it to the gullet?
Yep.
Oh, that's what they're doing. Interesting.
And they're just cleaning out their mouth and all.
Like a person clearing their throat. And
Yep.
Cool. Makes me want to tell you to get a sip of water, though. It looks,
He needs a little bird napkin.
yeah. Messy eater.
Oh, that they are.
But
But the tortoises love it because everything falls and the tortoise will eat that stuff.
Yep.
Oh, they'll eat the shells?
Yeah. They'll eat the peanut shells and everything.
Hi.
tortoises eat
He's
a
a
lot of
flirt.
stuff.
Yep.
Hello, buddy. Oh, hello. You're so beautiful. You're a pretty boy, huh? Pretty
How long have
boy?
you had him for?
Simon, we've had for what, like 3 years, 4 years?
I thought he's been here as long as I've known you, and that's been a bit.
No, that was,
No, he came not long after.
yeah. Yeah, that, no, we probably had him 5
Was
years,
he one of the Silver Spring
6
guys?
years. I can't even remember.
Yes.
Simon was not a Silver Spring bird.
No, but he came during that time frame.
Yeah, about 6 years.
Yeah.
All right, so because
It was someone else who couldn't take care of him, so they gave him
Right.
to us. Yeah.
right, and
It was during the exact, like,
So
within
you
the same
missed it.
year.
You missed it. You know how sweet Penny is all the time?
yeah,
She lost her cool.
did she? You guys tried to take her out?
No, just open the door to scratch her head.
Oh, she went crazy because yeah, she does that. Come here, Penny.
She was all sprawled out and hot and looking miserable, so I think I was just caught her in an irritated mood.
But look, she doesn't really.
No, she doesn't bite.
She doesn't
She
bite
nibbles.
down. She nibbles. She likes to taste you and the sweat. You know the
Oh, yeah.
saltiness. She likes that.
I just
It-
can't get over
he-
this bird. I'm sorry.
He will keep
He's like
talking and
peeking around.
talking.
Look at him. He just, he's
Yeah,
like,
he
And if we ignore him, he's
here.
gonna start yelling.
he loves attention,
Oh, I
but
love
gets shy.
you. I love you.
He loves attention, but he's shy.
I love you.
If that makes sense, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He is so cool.
And then Lightning over here does so many sounds. It's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
he's making some really cool sounds.
He mimics the microwave.
R2D2.
Yeah.
I know. What are you doing?
You
Kisses.
You ignore Simon, though, and we're
And-
close by, he'll start screaming, and
Yep.
It'll be a
it's loud, too.
fit.
Yep.
Look at over here.
Those
Or he's
peppers
stealing.
just-
Oh wow, it's like they cut them up themselves.
Well, I crushed it up,
Oh, I was
and
gonna say, I'm like, that was pretty amazing.
the glop's eating some red pepper, and the radiated's eating.
Very cool.
But the heat of the day,
Love
like
it.
this, you got another radiated over there, relaxing, chillaxing, and another one under there, chillaxing. And as soon as it starts to cool off, they'll all come out here and start eating peppers. Living in that shell must get pretty hot, dude.
Explain radiated.
It's the design
Okay.
on the shell.
Okay.
And they're one of the tortoise species from Madagascar. They have a couple different tortoises. And the radiated and the plowshares is another one.
Okay.
They're the prettiest tortoise, so they're hunted for their shells. They make bowls out of the shells, and then they eat the meat.
Okay.
It's as you learned with,
the
we were
human
talking
breed
about,
thing, and
we filmed with you with the lemurs for our lemur video. You learned that lemurs are also eaten and everything, and it's called bush meat. Well, they do the same with tortoises over there, and they actually are endangered. So we've got 2 males and 1 female. hopefully this year or next year we'll get eggs. We'll see.
That would be great.
They're just getting of age. I think they're
He's right
12
back.
years old, 11 years old now. Yeah, he's looking. He loves to follow people.
He just loves to shoot.
Yeah, he loves your feet, everything, but he won't bite.
So can
He'll-
they mate at any age?
No, they have to be sexually mature, and with them, it's between 11 and 15 years
That's
is what I've learned.
unbelievable.
And they go for how many years out of their 100?
Oh, a lot. A lot. There comes the girl. That's the female right
So
there.
if they can start at 10, 11, 12 years and they go to 70, 80 years, would they still be mating then?
Yeah, they'll go to 100 years old.
Oh, wow. So keeping them protected here, like we always talk about, once again, having mating.
You're ensuring the survival of the species. You know, there's a lot of people that do great jobs with it. A friend of mine, Jason Abels, down in Miami, he breeds galops, and he's got the largest group of galops, and he's breeding the heck out of them. He also breeds radiateds. He's also working with, I believe it's Sri Lankan star tortoises, and our Indian stars, one of the two. And
That's a new one for me.
he's working with several different tortoise species, and he does an incredible job with them. He's part of a group called 3Js or 2Js. I think it's 3Js, Tortoise Ranch. And they
Oh,
do phenomenal
He's doing
work.
us slightly better than you.
Right? One more J than me?
Yeah, one more J. I think it's 3Js, I think. And they do incredible work down there.
That's fantastic.
So neat.
So
I love
beautiful.
these. It's so neat to be able to wake up and come outside and
course.
do stuff like this, feed the animals and do that kind of thing. And then we created the YouTube to share our love of wildlife, and hopefully we get to infect some of you, and you have a love for wildlife, and you get to see the ins and outs of it. You know, there's a lot of YouTube channels out there where all they show is like how it can kill you or how it'll.
Yeah.
I try to show
Instilling that fear.
the relationship between human and animal,
And
because
you're
after
educating
all,
people too on things that they would never have known.
Well, that's
Right.
the thing. People don't realize that you don't have to be mean or afraid, or you can coexist. That's the only time I believe in coexist, because most people irritate me. But with wildlife, you can coexist. You don't
there's
have
the
to.
little boy. He's like, hey, what's going on out here? I'm awake now. Thanks, guys.
So cool.
Let's see if he. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Does that tickle?
Quit tickling me, Dad.
I mean,
Does that
it took me
tickle?
37 years to realize that the turtles could kill their shells. So I know there's probably a lot of people out there that do not know that.
Yeah, people don't realize their shell is like your fingernail.
You found the tag on the back of my sneaker now.
He's amazing.
He's just obsessed.
All right, guys, let's get to work. We gotta
We're gonna move the
attach.
kinkies and
We gotta attach the food basket to Louie's cage. We gotta move the kinkies because the male is fighting with the two new males, and we can't have that. They just started it last night for some reason, so we gotta move them.
Simon's
And-
speaking in Morse code.
We gotta go show you the crocodiles, the alligators, and some other cool animals we have here on the farm.
alrighty.
Little
All right, guys, stick around. You'll get to see some cool stuff. And Z, you got to do the water. We got to feed Elvis. We got to change his water
Yeah, I know.
because it's been 2 days, and we got to change the water in the owl cage and all that.
Okay.
So let's get busy. Hey, guys. All right, Kimberly, what'd you think? You have fun today?
I had a great time.
Oh, that is
Very enlightening.
so awesome. And we'd love to have you back and helping out on the farm. Anytime you want to come back with John, you're more than welcome to. And I want to tell you a little bit about Kimberly here. She's actually a model. Imagine that. Look at her. Well, she
Almost
is.
looks as good as me.
Almost. Not quite.
Kimberly's actually in this competition right now for Maxim magazine to be chosen for top model thing, sort of.
It's a cover girl shoot, so you get a little spread in the magazine,
Oh,
Very
that
cool.
is
Yeah.
cool.
Very cool.
Now, Kimberly, what is your Instagram?
My Instagram is reckless and destructive.
Reckless and destructive. Imagine that.
With underscores in between.
Yep.
So I'll actually put a link up in the video, in the description of the video. I'll put the link up for
Thank you.
there.
And the link for the maximum voting.
And
Because
we
it's
will,
popular vote.
Yeah, it's by popular vote. So please go out there and hit that link that I'll put in there and vote for Kimberly to get the cover girl for Maxim magazine. How cool would that be? We had the cover girl working here on the farm. Oh my goodness. That would be incredible.
Holy, I need a fan.
John's gonna faint. I think that's from the heat, buddy.
It is.
But it's a little hot today, and I actually have to run, get into town, and post up today's video. And I'm gonna give you a ride to your car over there at the gas station, and then John and Z and
More work.
John, more work. Well, actually, I'm not allowed to lift anything over 5 pounds right now.
So how do you lift your head?
It's tough. Well, it's full of hot air, so it's
I was
light.
like, where's this going? Where's this going? I gotta dip out of this conversation.
No, you're safe.
But you guys, there's more video to come, and make sure you go vote for Kimberly for the cover for Maxim magazine. How cool
Thanks,
would that
guys.
be? We had
you.
so much fun, honey.
Thank you
It
so
was
much
so
for
nice.
having me.
She's got a great, dude. You got to tell your
I
parents.
love hearing that.
You got to tell your parents they raised
That
you
came
right
from my mama.
because that's the important thing. That's an important thing. You know, a man should never squeeze a woman's hand, but when you shake a man's hand,
You squeeze, and when a woman squeezes, you know, she's firm, confident,
yeah,
self-reliant.
she's- Exactly.
You gotta be.
Exactly.
So
That's-
much you get this. How are you?
No Ashante.
Those are the people you don't trust.
Exactly.
You know, who don't shake your hand.
Don't look you in the eye.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You
So
were
we-
raised properly, and that's awesome.
Thank you.
Kudos to your mom and dad.
So tell Nancy I said good job.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can't blow up her head too much, but okay, yeah.
All right, we're getting out of here,
Yeah.
and they got to get to work.
Thank you guys so much
All
for
right.
having me.
We'll be back with you guys shortly.
Awesome. Thank you.
So Z and I are stuck here while Robbie's uploading a video.
Let's be real, he's having fun.
Yeah, he's hanging around and chit-chatting while the video uploads. We got to go inside the kinky habitat so we can cut the ties holding them together so we can move the small habitat because they've been fighting through the cage wire, the males have, and before anybody gets too seriously hurt, we're going to separate them. So right now Z's isolating the ones inside so we can go in, sweep it out, clean it out, and detach the cage. Right? We're here, might as well sweep. So, next project for today. Got quite a bit done today though, haven't we?
Yeah, we got a good bit done, honestly.
What's up, Louie? So, once again, the guy who doesn't like being in front of the camera the most is stuck talking by himself because he just ran off. That's all right. As soon as we get things together here, we get inside, cut it loose, and you're gonna need me to hold them from pushing it open once you're in?
I got the board.
Okay,
Yeah, right there.
because I know that thing's flexible, they go right past it.
Still early enough so that they won't want to come out.
You say that, but when we came over, one of the males was completely out and he's still poking his head out.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes if you irritate them enough, who knows?
Yeah. Honestly,
You got it all figured out anyway.
yep. I just need my broom, which someone moved.
Start with those so that's at least done in case anything
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
And then we'll find the broom and finish it.
Luckily, it's only the one that we gotta cut here.
miss out on all that true history and culture because of the pace of things.
Right.
When you get into the English countryside, it's rolling hills, it's beautiful. You have these historic old manors that have been there for hundreds of years, you know, and then, I mean, obviously you've got the history in London, the London Bridge, Big Ben, Parliament, all that's touristy stuff. I'm not the tourist.
So like old Scotland.
Yeah, oh, I love Scotland.
Okay.
Scotland is phenomenal. I did a castle tour that was 57 days long a couple decades ago, and it was phenomenal.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
we got to clear out that area first.
yeah, we got to get the clippers.
Yeah, just
All right, guys, we're gonna pause here and move our setup so we can show you what we're doing on the other side of this, and then we'll be back.
Yep.
Right, Louie? We'll be back. Yes, I'll scratch your back again. Spoiled boy. Oh wow! You see how fast we got that done? That went by pretty quick, didn't it?
I wish you did.
So the time lapse was okay, but
Yeah.
it actually took a few minutes, but it's done. All right. So when I left you last time, we were talking about tie downs. I couldn't find anything thick enough to bend to make a hook with, and then Z brought up this piece of the habitat cage we use for the lemurs, and it's nice and rigid and solid. So what we're gonna do, I think, is we're gonna cut this off, cut these tabs off, and then turn this into a hook and drive them into the ground in the bottom corners of the cages. So that way, if we get any wind or weather, they stay in place.
Okay.
So grab the bolt cutters and we'll go from there.
Okay. Let's do it.
If this is gonna turn into a big long thing again, we'll probably go back to the time lapse and let you just watch and laugh at us for running around like little ants, but that's where we're at right. Hey, no, Robbie's back. Your dad's back, Z.
Okay.
Get the video all uploaded?
Yeah, it's uploaded. It's done. It should be out pretty soon. Let's see. It's out.
Video's out, guys.
All right.
We're about to
What are you guys doing?
we're about to create some anchors for this, so I can turn this into hooks and anchor the bottom corners of the cage into the ground. I couldn't find anything that I could bend. I found a rebar, but I couldn't turn it into a hook.
Right.
And so I'm going to cut this off into strips. Ideally, if I was smart, I just would have went and grabbed some hurricane screw-in tie downs with the hooks on them.
No, wait. I got a better idea.
I'm listening.
We're up against the building.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make a box out of 2x4s and make 2 legs, because we only need 2 legs. We'll use the building as the back leg, and let's raise it up and put it over there, because they'll like that more. They're up off the ground, and we can tie this down to the 2x4s with the wire.
And that'll be enough weight for it to keep from blowing over in the wind and weather. And
Yes,
Wait, where it's staying where it is, or
it's going up. We're gonna move it out.
we're
of
going to
here.
do like we did on the
Hi, baby.
ferrets,
okay.
which
We're
makes
gonna
sense.
raise it up off the ground, and that way their poo goes down below.
And you don't need that window because we will be blocking that.
That we don't need it.
Okay, that sounds like well, you know, all the cutting and all the bending and all that. This sounds a little easier and smarter too. All right.
I think it'll be better. And then we'll drill these and tie this down so we don't have to just put stuff on here to hold it down.
Yeah, I was already thinking that, so we can screw anchor these with zip ties.
Right.
All right, so
Let's
all
get
that work.
stuff off there, Z.
We got to move everything again.
We're gonna pick up that cage and we'll set it up on top of here for right now, while we measure everything out and
I'll move this.
Another road trip, guys. You ready?
no, pick up.
Another road trip, boys. We're not going far this time, though. Ready?
like, whee!
Like a carnival run.
So,
A food box, yeah.
yep.
All right.
And this way, I think it'll be much better. Z, grab a tape measure.
These blocks are heavy. You move them this now. You can.
I can't. I can't lift anything over 5 pounds.
I'm gonna throw them right where everybody will trip over them.
There you go.
I mean, I can't see it from my house.
John, it is. I can't see it from my house. Alright, the front one is going to be 55 inches. That's going to be 41.
Hey,
So we need to cut 2 at 41.
now one at 41, one
Two
the
at
full
four-
length. You only have the feed box on one side.
Yeah, but I'm just going to
The
take
feed.
it both to there so that we just go right across there. That much of it hanging over is not going to hurt.
Okay. This
41.
is how we get work done. This pose right here.
Yeah, this is the thinking
The
pose.
thinking pose.
This is definitely the thinking pose.
And Robbie and John are striking this pose, so we're in trouble.
Yeah, we don't have your brother here, so this could get humorous. Not as in my,
Not as
Oh.
in the leg bone.
no.
No, that's an arm bone.
Your humerus is arm, right?
Humorous, yeah.
Yeah. 50,
We were thinking of femur.
Femur, yes.
55.
That's
But see, this one we got to do longer because it's going to have to go from this
it's gonna have
stud
to go to this side.
to this stud. Yeah.
And then catch this one and this one with the legs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the weight.
Right.
So measure here, center point to center point.
Give me on that stud. Oh boy. 6 foot
6 foot, that's perfect.
on the nose.
All right, we've got some lumber nearby. We need a saw.
We got to get the air compressor out here, Z, and the nail gun. Because, like Jim taught us, nail gun's faster.
Yes, it is.
Woo!
And this is where I get picked on for my lack of safety equipment.
Don't we all?
All right, gonna need a level too. Jim taught me that.
We'll get a level.
Can't walk through it.
I'm just unplug the yellow one.
He said, move.
Right here, Z. Is that plugged in, John?
It is now.
All right.
Is your knife on you or a razor blade? Razor knife somewhere?
Yeah, power. let me see. I've got to go 54 across, then 40.
Okay. All right,
40
so
and a half out.
bottom of the platform. That look level?
Oh, definitely.
How high we
Where'd Z go?
going to get a level?
Level's over here, Z. Level's in here.
How high off the ground we going?
We're going right here.
That's the bottom of the platform.
Yeah, but we're gonna put these in first.
What's these? This is the piece that nails to the building.
But we're gonna build the square and then nail it to the building. Because I can't nail from that side once it's up there.
I thought we were going.
I listened to your brother.
I thought we were going right through the siding.
We are.
So we can nail this and build to it, or we can build it and then.
We'll build it and then attach it.
But that's, that's all.
It works better. I'm inner channeling your brother.
You're channeling your inner carpenter.
Yes. So we need two pieces, John, that are 41 and a half. I mean 40 and a half. 40 and a half.
Yeah.
This is the only level
That's fine.
That's fine, that'll work.
Okay.
And then they have to be
Some guy keeps putting that tape measure down in weird places, and
54
then he can't find it.
He has it.
long.
Yeah, I know.
We need one at 54. Is there another tape, Z? And a pencil? All right. So it's 40 and a half out, 54 across. So we got this. This will work perfect.
Yeah, we already made our first mistake.
What?
We, as in you, did.
How?
How
Not
long?
accounting for that.
1 3/4 inches too long. I got it though. I caught it.
All right.
Not until after I cut it.
So that's 40 and a half minus 1 3/4. Because a 2x4 is actually not 2 inches by 4 inches. It's actually 1.5 inches. It's 1.5 inches, John. So it's 40 and a half minus 1.5 inches,
39.
which is,
39.
yeah, what he said, 39.
I'm going to get you a thing now, okay?
A what thing? Don't worry about it. If there's not one here, don't worry about it. I'll use that when we're done. He's got to cut 2 that size. Then we need to cut 1, which we don't take off for, at 50. I got to remeasure it. I think it's 54 is what I said, but I'm not 100%. So it's always good to remeasure when you're going to do it.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and get a jump on this and cut off 3 inches instead of 1.5 inches. Because we're going, that's inside frame, so we're going to have the other 2x4 width from the front.
Oh, that's true. One from the back and one from the front. Very good, John.
Yay me.
This channeling Jim is not working too well. And this is exactly why I'm not a carpenter. Stick to animals, Robbie. That's what you know. But I think we can get this. I think he's right. 3 inches, because it's 1.5 inches. Now, like I said, 2x4s are not a true 2x4. They don't measure 2 inches by 2 inches by 4 inches. They actually measure 1.5 inch by
Hey, Z,
3.5 inches.
I hate to cut this full length piece. Would you check this against the ones on the trailer over there and see if we have anything else at least that long? So we're not cutting into a whole one for a long
Right.
piece.
Good thinking.
It happens rarely.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Then what we do is we build this box. All right, you got the tape? Oh,